not.
So I did mine on the vehicle of cause and the vehicle of result, which comes from chapter 6, some initial Vajrayana. How do you pronounce it?
Vajrayana.
Vajra.
Vajrayana, yeah.
Okay, perspective. And the reason, I'll be honest, the reason I picked the topic is because it had the word vehicle in it. So I thought, from reading just my perspective of reading it, I thought it could be saying how it transports you like through your life. Okay, this is what happened, and this is, okay, this happened, and because of that is the result. So this is what I pretty much talk about in my paper. And I say the reason I picked it because of the word vehicle. From seeing the whole title, I thought the passage was about this, which is the cause, and that, which is the result. Like, this happened in my life, and that is the result. And that interests me because it seemed like, to me, when I first read it, I only thought it was going to be about meditation. When I read it more in depth, because I read it about 3 times, I thought it was about meditation. Then men said it's about enlightenment, which I never thought about learning so far in Buddhism. And one thing I mentioned in my paper is that I thought this passage was going to be about a new Buddhist standpoint of like mindset, how they're going to teach you about doing what cause and effect. But actually, I was wrong. It's more of enlightenment, how to do it, and it's more of the steps. Because Hinayana and Mahayana, well, okay, are the first two, like 2 different methods. It's the first 2, and it's more dealing with the body from within. As far as enlightenment, how you become in a state, you start from the inside. And the other one is you start from the outside, because you deal with your surroundings first. Then you say, okay, now I'm enlightened. So that's pretty much what my paper is about. And this paper is saying my reaction. Sorry, why I picked the topic. My reaction when I first read it, because I first thought it was about cause and effect. Then what it's actually saying. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, different ways work for different people, right? In my understanding, I don't know if this is true, but the Vajrayana is very experiential, and the Hinayana is very disciplinary. I think they're both disciplinary, but sometimes I think the Vajrayana approach works well for Westerners because we won't do the discipline unless we have an experience that makes it kind of seem like it's worth it. You know, so we give you a powerful experience, and then if you get the powerful experience, we'll lay in the disciplines that can help you get more. But if we just say, here, do this 1,000 times, a lot of us just are like, no way. It's uncomfortable. You know, so you're pointing to different vehicles. Cool. I don't know if this is true, but I also heard that like within Buddhism there are all these different paths for different kinds of people, and I was struck by the idea that there is a path for people who want to be enlightened, and the whole path is designed to help and cultivate people who want to be enlightened. And then there's another path that people are gonna be. And I was just struck by that. You know, I think it's the Japanese Tendai tradition. They're going to do it. And I don't know if this is true either, but they, you know those, have you ever heard about those, what are the guys that run around the mountain? Mount Hiei in Japan. I'll see if I can bring, anybody ever heard of that? These monks run around this mountain, I don't know how many times, I'll bring it up on YouTube. But when they're done, they're expected to be the real deal. You're done. You are a walking representation of, yeah. And if they don't complete it, if they set out to complete it, and they don't make it, I think there's, I don't know, I think they die. Yeah, I think it puts on something bad happens. So, I think that's interesting. Who talked about vows? Yeah, there's a thing about a vow. Have you ever said you're going to do something and you didn't do it, and it kind of didn't feel good? Maybe you kind of did. These guys say they're going to run around that mountain with the intention to be up, and they say, oh, it's too cold, I can't do it. Bad things happen. So you have to kind of be careful. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. The vow that Ben spoke about is called the vow of triple refuge. And what it means is you take refuge, like protection, refuge, shelter, protection, in the Buddha as a model, as a role model, a human being who achieved intimate connection with what's really, really true. Right? The Dharma, which is the teaching, these set of teachings that we have to facilitate that kind of being, right? And the Sangha, this is the community of people who are on that path. Some are ahead of you, some are behind you. So you take refuge in those things. In Trungpa's lineage, I think the idea is you take refuge in working on yourself. And using some of those somatic practices to help you do that. And that you also in other people who are doing that. So it's just kind of a refinement of that idea. But that's it. Oh, that's okay.